What's up, guys? It's your boy S Dub. Time to kill some boredom today. So I'm outside cleaning my AO. You know, as y'all see, it's kind of getting better. Still messed up. Got messed up because of what I'm about to tell you. So basically, I'm out here cleaning my AO. There's a guy in a pickup truck. He said he's riding around and he finds property that's throwing away 4 lawnmowers. He asked me, do I barter? I tell him yes. I'm a firm believer of old American, old America before currency, before the coin. I like barter because barter, there isn't the government isn't in control. The everyday man sets the value of the particular item. But in this case, he was like, I give you 3 of the mowers if you could fix the one I want. So I'm like, yeah. So let's get it. Enough jaw jacking. We about to get this mower running. All right, so we got what is it? 2 Murrays, this one and this one, and the Poulan Pro. Those are 3 I'm keeping. That's the one he need fixed over there. Personally, I'm happy about this trade because these engines, I like these. These is the carbless. It's just a straw. All 3 of them. That's actually what my primary mower is. Just the only difference is it's a 87, 89 model, a classic. Alright, so I like to spray some carb cleaner in here, and what that does is it just bypasses a lot of issues. Like if the carb is clogged or lined, sometimes if you jump start the mower, it'll clear the line for you. So we're gonna go ahead, give that a hit. I gotta spray a little more because it's been left out in the rain. It rained last night and yesterday. Alright, one more there. Start the daddy. Okay, it got some funky sound. The recoil seems to rattle. Oh yeah, that's a little loose. Oh, that's really loose. We have to see what's going on with that. Okay. Oh shoot. What the fuck? Okay. That's not good. Is my primer bug still good? Yeah, okay. That just mean that the leak of my carb cleaner was coming out and it just caught. So we do have sparks. Okay. Give it another little squirt. We're gonna double whammy you this time. All right, baby, come on. All right. So we're gonna have to take it apart to see what's going on. Oh, okay. Well, for starters, there's absolutely no gas in there. Let me get some petrol. I would check the oil, but I actually always run in all my equipment, no matter what it is. My gas cans are anywhere from 40 to 32 to 1. This thing was bone dry. Try to prime her up. All right. Let's see what we got going. Oh, that sounds different. No, something's happening. Sometimes this is, oops. So sometimes the mowers get too much air because of the air filter not being present, and it won't fire up. That's what I think this is going on. I'm just spraying carb cleaner in here. The fumes and the liquid will help fire it up. Plus it'll help fight off the moisture from the rain, because it's been soaking in the rain all day, or all day yesterday and all night. Okay. Something is definitely going on with this. Okay, so what I've done, my battery died. I didn't even notice it, but I pulled the plug and I checked gap. I've pulled off the recoil starter assembly, and remember I said I heard a noise and it sounded funny. Here it is right here. The spring assist mechanism has snapped the guide. This little plastic cap. I might have one on the parts more, I have to look. But that died. And I'm not sure the year, the age, or the maintenance of this mower. Some mowers, I heard it catching. It was trying to start, but what was happening is this was failing. It wasn't spinning enough, getting enough momentum to crank it over. It was trying, just wasn't cutting it. But yeah, that's what I have going on right now. I have to go to the yard and see if I can find a replacement. And I'm gonna clean the carb. I'm gonna pull that out and clean that. Okay, so we back here in the graveyard, and I'm looking for white paint because that's lets me know I'm not going to resurrect it. So right here, sometimes they're not worth the money it costs to fix them. This is a 125cc. The other one looks like it's a 150, probably even a 190. So I'm going to pull this out. This recoil seems to be shot too, but we'll see. Okay, so I stripped that mower right there, and here's the recoil assembly. This spring is bad, but how this layout works is it's self-contained off of the recoil starter. So I'm going to take this guts and put it on the yellow mower, and I'm also going to take the yellow mower spring, because all the springs are the same, and I'm going to take the yellow mower spring and put it over here because this one's bad. And hopefully we should be good to go. One concern I have is the starter lock right here is a different size. You can see how this one right there is pretty hefty. 4 looks like a what is it? Looks like a chess piece. And then you come over to this one and it's slanted like a nice edge. So I'm hoping it'll still work. If not, I just pop the spindle nut off right here. I'm actually going to WD-40 and start soaking both nuts down just in case I have to pop it off. Alright, so this is the new assembly. I've put the spring in. I just carefully pulled it out of here, put it on this one. That's pretty much it. Now I'm putting it to the side because I don't want to mess it up. So here are the two side by side. This is the old one, and there's some differences. The old one right here and the new one. The spoke is the same size and diameter, but this one has this lip on it, which keeps it a little higher. I need to remove that because I need it to be flush. Okay. Also, there's two little lips on both sides. I'm going to come with probably my Dremel and Dremel those to be the same diameter as the point right here, because these are actually two different hole sizes. This one is smaller than that one, so I need to do a little modification on the starter assemblies. Or better yet, if this one fits, I might just leave that one alone. Yeah, because they look the same. So let me see. If this one fits, I'll just put it on here and won't even have to do any mods. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. The oil filter right here. Let me check the difference. See what's different about it. Oh, that's what difference. This one's open all the way through. This one isn't. Right here, it's open on the side. I would still have to cut. So the next one is, what I can do is, because these are simple tabs, I'm gonna just pop these tabs off. 2, 4. Is that it? Yeah, here they go. 8 of them. Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8. Pop those tabs off, and this dome will come off. And that goes the same for this one. And that way I won't have to do any cutting. Okay, so I've already threaded the rope through. Yeah, okay, both of those come off. The clip on. Come on, baby. Alright, clip is on. Knotted it right here, and now I'm pulling it through. Bam. That little bit should be enough. It should be small enough to where it's not in the way. Alright. Now, hopefully this fits on here. Let's see. And I'm just spinning. If I get resistance, that means that the spindle nut is working, the lock. And it don't feel like it is. So now I have to take these two, this, off of both mowers and swap them, and then I'm good to go. So I got the spindle nut off, but side note, if you ever hit something and your mower stops running, take off that nut, get up in here and check and see if your pin, your keyway is messed up right there. A lot of times, if this is not perfectly lined up, if it's offset, then that's your issue. You need a new keyway. But I'm going to show y'all how to get this off with no special tools like an impact or anything, just basic ratchet and a brake. Okay, I need to get this one off. Every mower is different, but you need to wedge the blade. That's why I call this a brake. And it's basically just something you wedge up in here to where the blade won't spin when you apply some force taking it off. Okay, so we have an issue. This is the replacement that fits. While I'm lining up here, you can see right here that's a little crooked. When we start getting some pressure going, see how it slips right off? It's because this is bent. Here's the new one. It's supposed to be crisp and tight. You can see the difference. So what I'm going to end up doing is my original plan, getting a Dremel and cutting these ledges and just taking this off, tossing it out is bad. So this is the replacement. I couldn't get any good angles on camera to show you how I did it, so I just didn't record it. But what you want is it to be able to start pulling back, no problem. Yep. So now I'm about to pop this housing off right here. Again, just those tabs. Make sure when you're doing this, you got your fingers in the back applying pressure upward towards you to keep it from snapping back down. And sometimes there's a tab where you could get in there. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it don't. It's really just get in where you fit in. Got it. Seeing that downward force. Oh, there it is. All right. Now we put the other one in. Pretty easy because I already have this in. I can't put it this way, so I have to disconnect the handle assembly right here. I have to disconnect that right there. All right. Weave it through like so. Make sure your cord is coming out in the back, the orientation of where you're going to be pulling. Some people will mess that up and have it funny. You want it facing as much as back as you can, especially where the angles will let you. The tabs right there is the best spot. And then just apply some pressure down. Also, make sure it's lined up here and here. You have a little groove indentation. There we go. Fell right in. Okay, now you gotta line this up. That worked perfect. Okay. And that's all the way up. I'm gonna tighten that up and we're gonna try to fire up. All right, now the moment of truth, we're gonna squeeze the throttle bar, line this up in there. All right. That feels nice. It don't even need a carb cleaning. All he needed was me to get it running so I could keep those 3 mowers. I've accomplished my task on the Accord that we made. So thanks for coming, guys. Catch you in the next one.